Yes, and we're back in What's Up, of course. Together with me is my co-host, the beautiful Dr. Glyza Dapal. Good afternoon, Dr.
Good afternoon.
Yes, and in this segment, we have a very beautiful guest. Sabi nga, ang ating is the catching of the crown, right? And kanina nakalimutan natin because we have a gift certificate courtesy of Jancen. It is a 3,000 worth of gift certificate from Jancen Cosmetic Surgery for the lucky texters. You can text at 0925-852-0815. Again, it's 0925-852-0815 for any questions regarding our topic for this morning, the catching of the crown.
Of course, those who are interested to join a pageant in the future.
And, alam mo, kagandahan dito kasi yung ating mga guests, they could give like beauty tips. How they won the contest.
Yes.
Ano ba talaga yung mga parang secret, no? Secret nila. And I'm excited to introduce our guest, Doktora.
I'm also excited to introduce to you our beautiful, not just beautiful, a very gorgeous. She's actually also a doctor, our doctor guest for today.
Medicine, a dermatologist.
Yes, a dermatologist.
So kaya palang ganda ng skin niya.
Yes, super ganda, super flawless.
Yes.
She actually won as Mrs. Tourism International 2017, just last October,
This
this
October
year
28,
only.
yes.
She also bagged the Darling of the Press Award, Best in National Costume, Mrs. Femme, and Mrs. Herbalaya.
Okay.
Last year, she also won, before, Mrs. Tourism Philippines 2017. I mean, this year also. I'm happy to introduce to you our very gorgeous guest who actually caught the crown already, Dr. Risa Caldoso de Leon.
Good afternoon.
Good afternoon,
Dr. Can I call you Risa?
Of course. No.
Yes, napaka-beautiful mo naman. You don't
Thank
look
you,
like
Doc.
Filipina, more of parang Korean, Japanese, no?
Tulong na yan ng siyensya.
Siyensya. Okay.
Mukhang Pinay na Pinay talaga ako before. Kaya lang
Yeah.
with all the medical advances that
Yeah.
as a dermatologist I've been using sa sarili ko rin, medyo natitweak ng konti.
Yes.
Now, how is the feeling of being the Mrs. Tourism International? Dati, Tourism Philippines pa lang. Ngayon, international na. So, how's the feeling? I mean, are you, what?
Actually, of course, I'm very, very proud to represent the Philippines in this international pageant by Megastar Productions. This is the inaugural pageant. So it was very nerve-wracking at first because I was competing with 15 other beauty queens from different countries.
Right.
And I was the eldest. Kasi
You're the eldest.
at 40, I'm 47 right now. And yung mga ibang beauty queens, they were just 27, 30s, very, very young pa. So, medyo nerve-wracking at first, no? But as the pageant went along, it became enjoyable for me.
How many children do you have?
I have 3 boys po.
3 boys,
And one
their age are.
granddaughter.
Oh, my granddaughter.
She was
Wow,
actually,
you're already grandma.
yeah, she
huh?
was sharing a
Lola
while ago,
na.
I'm already a lola. Ganon.
Well, yeah, you must be proud, of course,
Very, very
for
proud,
that particular crown that you won as Mrs. Tourism International with 3 kids and 1 granddaughter. And how old is your eldest?
My eldest son, si Keith, is 28 years old. And then I have Sky, who's 17, and Santi, who's 16 years old. And then Rain, the baby and the only girl in the family, na princess in training ko, is turning 3 this
Oh.
November 9.
Doctor, how do you juggle all your roles? I mean,
Yeah.
being a dermatologist,
Being a mother of 3,
and
a granddaughter,
mother of 3 and
being
a
a titleist for Mrs. Tourism. How do you deal with all those,
Yes.
every day?
all the roles
Every
in her
day,
life.
yeah.
Actually, time management lang
Time
talaga. You
management.
know?
Okay.
They asked us that also in the pageant. And I was telling them, everything is prioritized. Of course, family, parang pag Sunday yan, family day yan. No
Yeah.
matter what my commitments are, I try to avoid any commitments on Sunday because I want to spend time with my kids.
So
No?
can you share us your time management? Let's say, first hour in the morning, when you wake up, anong ginagawa mo?
What time?
Late sleeper kasi ako.
Late
So I
sleeper
wake
ka.
up
So,
a little
when
bit
you wake
late.
up, okay. What time you wake up usually?
Mga 8:30, 9
8:30?
o'clock yan. Kaya
Okay.
11 o'clock na start ng clinics
Parehas
ko.
tayo. Oh.
Kasi talagang
Okay.
hindi mo ako magigising ng maaga. Mainit ang ulo ko niyan.
Okay.
Nocturnal pala,
So
doktora.
8:30 you wake up, of course you do your personal things like
Mm-hmm.
taking a shower, everything, doing some makeup,
Yes.
choosing the right clothes
I
you wear
don't
for the
normally
day.
put makeup.
Mhm.
Oh,
Just
okay.
for pageants.
Ngayon lang, lately na lang, when I
Mhm.
was into the pageant, the
Yeah.
pageant world, no, na nag-high heels ako,
Mm-mm.
nagme-makeup ako. Before talagang wala.
Wala.
Yes.
Lipstick, I only learned that at mga 42 years old na ako because I
Talaga?
remember my
Wow.
mom was telling me,
42. Oh, wearing
my mom
lipstick,
was
ah.
telling me, pag nag-lipstick, mag-darken lips.
Lips,
Well, you know
yeah.
naman,
Mga
di ba,
old,
before.
yeah,
So,
the sayings.
hindi talaga ako nagme-makeup.
Yes.
Even lahat, totally different lifestyle nga ito sa akin. Kasi I would go to the clinic wearing jeans and sneakers.
Okay.
Tapos ngayon, kailangan naka-BS na
Siyempre,
kami.
Dress
Mrs.
na,
Tourism.
flowing dress.
Oo, medyo kailangan regal ang bearing. Ako
Then
medyo
you go to the
tomboyish
clinic
ako.
and you have like how many clinics? You have 5 clinics.
I have
Yeah.
So
five
how do you
clinics.
manage to go to, it's in traffic in going from one place
To another, very
I
far.
only go to one clinic a
Oh, you
day.
do?
And
Okay.
then 2 hours at that, at 11 to 1 lang.
Okay.
That's only my schedule. Kasi the clinics are running on its own. So,
Yes.
ako lang yung mga, of course, patients who need mga intensive na treatments,
Treatments.
ako yon.
Mhm.
Pero yung mga ordinary, mga laser removal, hair removal, mga ganun.
Yeah.
Kaya na ng staff.
Kaya na nila.
Mhm.
Okay.
So, medyo light ang schedule ko. Gusto ko mag-semi-retire ng maaga.
Mhm.
Oh.
Ayoko ma-stress, nakaka-stress, diba? Trabaho,
Pero yung
trabaho.
alam mo, yung the way how your lifestyle you have, like having your clinic, being a beauty queen with your 3 kids and the granddaughter, that's very stressful already.
Actually, I think being stressed about
Yeah.
everything is a mindset.
Mhm.
'Di ba?
Mindset,
Maraming stress sa mundo, pero if you just prioritize things, you take things lightly, you don't mind what other people are saying,
Yeah.
okay lang, kalmado ka lang day by
Mhm.
day, kahit maraming problema diyan, hindi mo mawawala yan, 'di
Yeah,
ba?
every
Kahit
day is
saan.
there.
But
Yeah.
you just take things lightly, and as you go along, you learn a lot of things kasi at my age, marami na akong napagdaanan.
Yeah. Sino
So-
nagsabi sa'yo for, hey, Riza, why don't you join the pageant? I think you have the potentials and you have all the assets of being a beauty queen. Who said you that?
Actually, it started with, I was modeling for, may he rest in peace, Goli Gorospe.
Okay.
Okay, and then, syempre, nakakita ka na ng mga iba, no? And then, Mr. Ovet Recalde of Megastar Productions.
Ovet. Si Ovet, hi.
Yes.
The mother
Hi,
of all
Ovet.
pageants.
Friend.
Mother of all pageants, yan.
Yes.
Love na love ko yan.
Oh.
He was the one who asked me, he opened the door for me.
Yeah.
Yes.
So, ako naman, at my age, sabi ko, why not? Medyo settled ka na, so...
Yes.
It can be fun for me, with nothing to prove naman to anyone, diba? At my age. So sabi ko, sige, let me try it. And then, yun, I started training, and eto, andito na ako ngayon. So, I'm so thankful to Mr. Abat Recalde.
Yeah.
Doctor, I'm just wondering, you are really very fulfilled now. Do you have any other particular advocacies or visions pa in the future?
Yeah.
The advocacy,
You got everything, no?
Yes,
You got
everything.
nice career, you got your beauty queen.
Good
you got
family.
Good family. Ano pang ina-ambition
All the
mo?
titles.
Yeah.
actually, gusto ko
You're
na lang
looking forward
mapalaki.
to?
Mapalaki na lang yung mga bata ng maayos, especially
Okay.
may youngest.
How old?
Si Rain, no? Yung aking alagang apo.
Apo? Yeah.
But I'm just wishing, and just praying every time that I see them that sana mapalaki na lang sila ng maayos. Kasi
Maayos.
as parent, yun lang naman ang wish mo talaga.
Correct.
The advocacy of the pageant is a mother who cares for the earth. So, it entails a lot of things, no? From taking care of yourself, to your family, to community, and to a bigger audience in earth na talaga. But ako personally kasi, as a doctor na female, my advocacy is female wellness. Of course, di ba? So, yun yung na-advocate ko. Prevention of cancer. Kasi family namin medyo cancer prone, no? So, yun ang aking advocacy. Teaching, educating other people about it, it can be prevented.
Yes. During the pageant, what do you think is your age that made you stand out towards other candidates?
Pinay eh. Iba talaga ang Pinay.
Talaga? When you say Pinay, what's the age of being a Pinay
Yes.
to other candidates?
Number one, kasi pinalaki tayo magaling, kahit pa paano magaling tayo mag-English,
Yes.
di ba? Hindi mo magaling, sabihin marunong tayo. The way we speak, medyo tas as a doctor pa, di ba? We're trained to be our best in the worst circumstances. So all those are
Yes.
edges for me, ah. And then, tayo kasi, we were trained, ako as a candidate, I was trained rigorously from mga 3 months before. So the training is different. I saw that in the pageant itself. Kasi siyempre nag-uusap-usap mga candidates, were you trained? Ganyan, who trained you? And iba talaga ang training ng Philippines. Talagang ang ating beauty pageant training is one
ibang
of the
klase.
best.
Yeah.
World class talaga ang
Pag
Pinay.
ang Pilipina nandoon na sa pageant, lahat sila kinakabahan. Ako, andito na naman ako, Miss Philippines.
And the Philippines
Diba?
take it seriously.
Yes, exactly. Now, you've been the darling of the press. You know, how do you catch up the attention of the press?
I think number one is I was just true to myself. I was taking it very lightly. I was joking with them. The others kasi the answer to the questions were very serious. Parang feeling ko masyadong beauty queen ang sagot.
Exactly.
But if you're just true to yourself, that what's in your heart,
Hindi kasi
Hindi-
iba yung
hindi, ano,
being true to
scripted,
yourself for
ah.
winning the
Yes.
pageant, but being the darling of the press, yung paano mo makakatch up yung mga attention ng mga press people. Minsan, alam mo sila, maintriga, alam mo yun, ha? Paano,
I was
sikreto
very
mo?
honest with them.
Okay,
Whatever
that's
the
good.
questions were, I don't sugarcoat it, and I don't pretend that I know all the events happening in the whole world. Just
Yeah.
and it really wasn't very serious na beauty queen answers.
What was
Very,
the winning
very-
Q&A, question and answer? Anong tinanong nila sa'yo during the finals?
Kasi there were a lot of events, minor events na
Okay.
brains ang sinuscorean kumbaga.
Okay.
There was a forum ng 3-minute forum that you have to impromptu speech about a mother who cares for the earth. What does it mean for you?
Yeah.
I think that was the main gist of the pageant. Kasi
Okay.
that was also asked during the question and answer, yung last day yung sa final
Oh.
coronation.
What was the answer? What was the
Ako?
answer?
If you still remember,
of
Yeah.
Miss
Doctora.
Risa.
I said, no, I answered that taking care, a mother who cares for the world is a mother who cares, number one, for herself first. Diba? Self-care, self-love yan. Imposibleng, you cannot care for anyone else if you can't take care of yourself. So I espouse, of course, healthy living, the usual. As a doctor, di ba, sinasabi natin,
Yeah.
diet, exercise, and siyensya. Kung makakatulong sa'yo, why not, diba? And then you, of course, your children, it goes without saying, that's our greatest role, taking care of our family.
Yes.
And then the community, we do our own part. We vote, we use the social media properly.
Correct.
And then on a bigger scale, I said, there's 7 billion people living in Mother Earth. Ang Mother herself, di ba? Mother
Right,
Earth yan.
right.
And di ba we tell our children, parang bahay niyan, you have to respect it, love it, and everything. So,
Correct.
yung mga ganon, we do our share, preservation, conservation, recycling, all those things. So that's what I said.
So what will
Something
be
like that.
next after Mrs. Tourism International?
Of course, my reign is for 1 year, and we have a lot of charity works, and merong mga, of course, we're promoting the pageant and its advocacy. So 1 year yon.
Okay.
Pahinga muna sa mga, sa ibang pageantry, pero yun lang, advocacy lang.
Okay.
And then after the year, that I don't know. I'm not closing any doors. Before I was telling them, parang ayoko
Baka
na.
mamaya
wala.
Mrs. Universe
Mrs.
naman.
Universe naman.
Tignan
Miss
natin kung
Universe.
kakayanin pa ng aking, nagluloko ko nga kasi 'di ba sa pageant, grabe yung rehearsals, grabe yung prep, 5:30 ang call time. Sabi ko, pwede bang medyo may concessions sa akin kasi senior citizen na ako kasi bumata talaga na and their energy is so high.
Dr. Risa, what can you share to our televiewers who actually wants to join pageants? Since you already joined a lot of times already, and of
That's
course
true.
won the title.
Especially for those kanina yung guest natin, mga supermodel universe,
And the new ones.
the guy and the female
Yes.
candidates. Ito mga bata sila eh. So, ano sa tingin mo, and you can, sabi nga ni Doktora, that you can give as a tip for them, the winning points,
Number one, I'd like to tell everyone that age is not a hindrance.
Age.
I'm 47 years old. Meron pa pong Mrs. Grandma na pageant, no?
Grandma, right.
So, it's not a hindrance. You can be a beauty queen at any age, starting from kids, na mga Miss Cinderella, yung ganyan, hanggang Mrs. Grandma. So, age is not a hindrance. Anybody po, kahit anong edad po niyan, pwedeng sumali ng pageants.
That's true.
Now, of course, it's time consuming. There are sacrifices of course, no, you time with your family, time in your off sa trabaho. So you have to be dedicated, and you really have to focus on doing this. Kasi you have to be kahit papano, although you have to be serious about it. Kasi may training yan. You're representing the country. That alone is a big honor. So when you stand there wearing the sash of Philippines, dapat medyo, you're trained to you train to stand, you're trained to walk, all those things.
Okay.
So, I think, number one, sasabihin ko lang talaga sa mga gustong sumali sa mga pageant, you dedicate a time. Yun talagang, sige, 1 year of my life, i-dedicate ko sa pageant na to. So,
preparation,
you have to prepare. You have to prepare. You
like
cannot
for example,
go in...
like, what are the things that you have to prepare? Let's say, parang beauty tips natin to
Okay.
for those women out there who are wants to join, interested of joining the pageant. Sige, 1 year daw ang preparation. Ang daming pageant. February, meron na naman. Sige.
Ang dami talaga. Sa pageant
Doktora.
time ngayon ito.
They call you Doktora Risa.
Okay.
Yes.
You take care of yourself, number one. So that entails proper diet,
Yeah.
everything in moderation. Hindi ka naman kailangan mag-crash diet dito eh. Kasi pag misses na ang category mo, of course, kailangan medyo fit ka, no? Hindi ka naman pwedeng sumali ng
Right. When you say
malaki
diet,
ka.
what's your favorite diet that you
Ako
do?
talagang mahilig ako sa fruits ever since, even when I was a child.
Fruits.
Fruits, vegetables,
Yeah.
Just
and
a
then
bit.
I don't eat, hindi ako nag-rice masyado eh.
Okay.
So, everything in moderation, but I don't starve myself. Pag gusto ko kumain ng cake, kakain ako niyan. Pero
Oo.
konti lang.
Okay.
Ganun lang naman.
Oo.
And then, of course, if you have time to exercise, please do so. You don't have to go to the gym. Kasi kung,
What kind of exercise do you do?
ako, very practical exercise. Imbes na to take the elevator, I'll take the stairs. Or,
Oh, okay.
yung mga ganun
That'll be
lang.
good. Oh.
Very light exercises. But, of course, it uses cardio diba? It uses cardio exercises, yung mga ganung simple lang.
Correct, correct.
Diba? You clean the house, exercise na yan. Pero hindi ko ginagawa. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
I want to be
Ayan,
true to
para sa
myself.
mga ating supermodel universe, you clean the house daw.
Tulungan
Yeah.
ng mga mommies.
Yeah.
Tapos, of course, as a dermatologist, I do a lot of things to my face. Hindi ko talaga yan ikakahiya. Kasi as a dermatologist, talagang sinasabi ko yan sa patients natin. Mga HIFU to lift the face.
Yeah, HIFU. The high intensity focus ultrasound.
Yes, I use that. Ako kasi medyo bilugin yung face ko dati. Tapos,
Mamaya
try
ako
ko siya.
magpapahypo ako.
So,
Pagdating sa
nag-V-shape
office.
siya. Kaya nagiging Korean ng look.
Yeah.
Diba yung mention kanina daw? Kasi yun ang
oo.
ating beauty standard ngayon. Yung
Correct.
V-shape na
Yes,
dati kasi
V-shape.
ubal eh.
Yeah.
Face.
So, V-shape ko yan.
V-face.
Hypo
yeah.
yan.
Correct.
I've had some botulinum toxin
Toxin.
done
Yeah.
and some
Yeah.
fillers done. Kasi talagang pag tumatanda ka na, makikita na yan sa
I
mukha
just had
mo.
it yesterday. Yesterday ba?
Ako
Yesterday.
kailangan ko na.
Yesterday.
Kailangan ko
I
na
had a
mukhang...
botulinum toxin done to my skin, you know.
It's
Yeah.
very... and then, syempre, mga contestants, yung mga candidates na iba, they were asking me, at 47, how come you don't have lines like that?
Yeah.
So I was telling them, these are the things that I do. I'm not ashamed of that because as a
yeah.
dermatologist,
I mean,
talaga namang kailangan kung ako ang mismong model ko,
yeah.
diba?
Yes.
You look perfect.
thank
look
You have
very
to sell
perfect.
yourself and your
Yes.
career also.
Pero may mga konti pang kailangan. Tweaks pa.
Dr. Risa, because we don't have so much
Limited
time,
time already.
what can you advise to our ngayon, mamaya yun, yung pageant ng Miss Earth, there will be a lot more pageants to our televiewers.
Number one, you should enjoy yourself. You have to
yourself.
enjoy yourself because if you're going to stress about it, mahihirapan ka magsumagot ng maayos.
That's true.
Yung lakad mo hindi magiging smooth. Kanakabahan ka kasi. You can't take that out na. Pero
Right,
at
right.
least mindset mo lang na whatever it is, if you win or you lose, it's just a bonus. You win the crown, bonus yan.
Okay.
You don't win a crown, it's still okay. You represented the
By just
country.
being there in the pageant is you're already a winner. Yes, and sabi ko nga
Definitely.
sinasabi ko palagi sa mga candidates, once you are in the pageant, is an added color to your resume. Because when you apply for a job and you said that you've been a candidate for Miss Philippines or Miss Earth or Mrs. Tourism, it's already a plus bonus. for them.
Exactly.
Thank you very
Exactly,
much, Dr.
Thank you, Doc.
Risa.
Thank you
so
Thank you very
much,
much, and
Dr.
congratulations
Risa.
again
Thank you very
for
much,
being the
Doc.
Mrs. Tourism International 2017. Doctora, do you have any
plugging to me.
Plugging, yeah.
I would like to invite everyone to please join the PAMS convention. This is going to happen at Seda Vertis North. This is
Yeah.
going to be on November 17 and 18. Also,
17
for the
and 18,
yes.
huh?
Also
Malapit
for
na.
the IAMS convention, this is going to happen on November 19, a Sunday, at Vertis North also. And I would also like to invite everyone to please come and visit our clinic, Jancen Cosmetic Surgery, in Manila. We're open from Mondays to Saturdays, and
Yes.
please also see me at Prime Aesthetics and Varicose Vein Treatment Center in Timog. Thank you so much.
You know, I will be one of the speaker on PAMS convention. We'll be
Yes.
talking about stem cell. And you can log on at www.jancencosmeticsurgery.com. You can call us at 521-1444 and 252-5801. Ayan. And we have an Instagram and a Facebook account. And thank you very much, Risa. And you can watch this show tomorrow, replay tomorrow at 1 to 2 o'clock. Here, same channel, Channel 8 Destiny Cable, Channel 213 on Sky Cable, and Channel 1 on G Satellite. And it's free in the province. It's a free TV. And you can also watch Channel 34 on TV Plus. Yes, thank you very much. And again,
Thank you
Risa,
so much,
thank you very
Dr.
much for the
Risa.
Supermodel 2017,
Yes,
and
and
good
to
luck to
our
them. I mean, God bless.
candidate.
And tomorrow will be their flight going to Bulgaria.
Yes.
Wow, ang sarap naman. Again, we're also inviting you today for the
Miss
pageant,
Earth?
the Miss Earth pageant 2017. It will be a mall,
Asia.
Mall of Asia Arena.
Arena.
Okay. Thank you very much. Thank you very much, Global News Network. And thank you very much again, Dr. Dapat.
Thank you so
And
much.
we'll see you next week for another episode of What's Up, Doc?